Hi Senior Stage, welcome to this video on the solutions to the equations worksheet. So the first question here, u over 8 is equal to 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply, to get rid of the divide by 8, we're going to multiply the left hand side by 8 and also the right hand side by 8. So that means u is equal to 8 times 2 is 16. We could have also tried to get the denominators the same. U over 8 is equal to 2 over 1. So in other words, on the right hand side, we want the denominator also to be 8. So multiply 8 by 2, so 16. So therefore u over 8 is equal to 16 over 8. Therefore u is equal to 16. Question 2. So we're going to multiply 3 on both sides to get rid of the divide by 3. So we multiply 3 on the left hand side, 3 on the right hand side. So on the left hand side we've got b, on the right hand side 3 times 3 is 9. We could have also tried to get the denominators the same. So b over 3 is equal to 3 over 1. So multiply that, split it over 3. So 3 times by 3. Therefore b over 3 is equal to 9 over 3. Therefore b is equal to 3. B is equal to 9, sorry. B is equal to 9. The next part, so u over 8 is equal to 3. So we can again multiply tops of dividing by 8, timesing by 8, multiply by 8 on both sides. So therefore u is equal to 24. We could have also tried to get the denominators the same. So with the 3 over 1, put it also as 8. So that means 3 over 8, 3 times 8 over 8. So u over 8 is equal to 24 over 8. Therefore u is equal to 24. Question 4. C over 2 is equal to 4. Multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of the divided by 2. C is equal to 14. Again, we could have tried to get the denominators the same. So C over 2 is equal to what over 2? So it's 7 over 1 currently. So we need to multiply with both the numerator and denominator by 2. So C over 2 is equal to 14 over 2. Therefore, C is equal to 14. Question 5. C over 7 is equal to 9. Multiply both sides by 7. So 7 times by 9, C is equal to 63. Or, if we got the denominators the same, C over 7 is equal to 9 over 1. So you want to have that one denominator also to be 7. So multiply the top by 7 as well. So C over 7 is equal to 63 over 7. Therefore, C is equal to 63. Okay, question 2. Negative 48 over u is equal to 8. So we're going to times u on both sides. Hey, multiply u on both sides. So therefore we've got negative 48. That's equal to 8u. That is the same, of course, as saying 8u is equal to negative 48. Divide by 8 on both sides. Because 8 times u, you want to just get u, so divide by 8 on both sides. Therefore, u is equal to negative 6. We could have also wrote the equation with the same denominators to find the lowest common denominator. So negative 48 over u, that's equal to 8u over u. Right? And therefore negative 48 is equal to 8u. 8u therefore is equal to negative 48. So u is equal to negative 6, which is negative 48 divided by 8. Question 2. 4 over a is equal to 2. Easiest way is to multiply a on both sides. So therefore 4 is equal to 2a. That means 2a is equal to 4. Divide both sides by 2. Therefore a is equal to 2. Could have got the denominators the same as well. So 4 over a is equal to 2 over 1. So if the denominator is a, multiply a on top and bottom. So 4 over a is equal to 2a over 2. 2a over a, sorry. Therefore 4 is equal to 2a. That means 2a is equal to 4. Divide both sides by 2. Therefore a is equal to 2. 16 over b is equal to 4. We could have multiplied b on both sides. 16 is equal to 4b. That means 4b is equal to 16. Divide by 4 on both sides. Therefore b is equal to 4. Again, we could have got the denominators the same. You could have put that 4 over 1 as a denominator of b. So 16 over b is equal to 4b over b. Therefore 16 is equal to 4b. And b, then 4b is equal to 16. Divide 4 on both sides. Therefore b is equal to 4. 16 over b is minus 2. Multiply b on both sides. 16 is equal to minus 2b. Or not 2b. Minus 2b is equal to 16. Divide by minus 2 on both sides. b is equal to negative 8. Again, you could have got the denominators the same. So in other words, write minus 2 over 1 as the denominator of b. So that's minus 2b over b. 16 over b is equal to minus 2b over b. Therefore, 16 is equal to minus 2b. Minus 2b is equal to 16. Divide both sides by negative 2. Therefore, 16 divided by minus 2 is negative 8. Question 5. Multiply both sides by b. So we've got negative 20 is equal to negative 2b. That's the same as negative 2b is equal to negative 20. Divide both sides by minus 2. b therefore is equal to 10. If we got the denominators the same, you want to put the right hand side over denominator of b, so that's minus 2b over b. Multiply b on top and bottom. So minus 20 is equal to minus 2b. Divide both sides by negative 2. So therefore b is equal to 10. Question 3. So this one is a bit more challenging. So we've got minus 10 minus x over negative 5 minus 19 plus 10 on both sides to get that term with the x alone. So minus x over minus 5 is equal to negative 19 plus by 10. So minus x over minus 5 is equal to negative 9. We can now multiply or divide both sides of that equation by minus 1. So that means if we multiply minus 1 to the left hand side, there we go, multiply minus 1 on the right hand side. That means it is minus, that is x over minus 5 is equal to 9. Now we can multiply negative 5 on both sides of the equation. And what do we get then? X then is equal to negative 45. We could have also added that negative to term, that minus x over 5 on both sides, right? So that is a negative term. Add that on both sides. What do we get then? So if we add that on both sides and get rid of that constant on the right hand side, that minus 19, we can add 19 on both sides. So therefore we've got minus 10 plus 19, and we add that x over minus 5 on both sides, so we get x over minus 5. Minus 10 plus 19 is 9, and that is equal to x over minus 5. Multiply minus 5 to both sides of the equation. get minus 45 is equal to x. That means x is equal to minus 45. Question 2 there, c over 8. Negative 9 means plus 9. Subtract 9 on both sides of the equation. So c over 8 is equal to 9. Multiply 8 on both sides of the equation. So therefore c is equal to 72. Question 3. So I would try to get that x over 7 alone. How do you do that? You minus that 3 on both sides. So x over 7 is equal to minus 2. Multiply 7 on both sides of the equation. Therefore x is equal to negative 14. Okay, so here we're first going to try to get that term with a y alone. So minus 5 on both sides. Minus 5 there, minus 5 there. So 56 over y is equal to 13 minus 5, which is equal to 8. Multiply y on both sides of the equation. So that means 8y is equal to 56. Divide by 8 on both sides of the equation. So that means y is equal to 7. But we could have done as well. So we could have said another way to get the 56 over y is equal to 8. We could have got the denominators the same. 56 over y is equal to what over y? So it's 8y over y. So 56 is equal to 8y. That means 8y is equal to 56. So y is equal to 56 divided by 8, which is 7. Right, so in this question we had that plus negative 10, that is minus 10, so we need to add 10s on both sides of the equation. What happens then? So we've got 36 over b is equal to negative 6 plus 10 is 4. Multiply b on both sides of the equation. So 36 is equal to 4b. That means 4b is equal to 36. That would mean b is equal to 36 divided by 4, which is 9. Yes. You got it. Question 6. So we want to get that b over 4, that term alone. What do? We subtract 7 on both sides of the equation. So that means b over 4 is equal to 4. Multiply 4 on both sides of the equation. That means b is equal to 16. Question 7. Want to get that 18 over y term alone. What do I do with the plus 6 there? Minus 6 on both sides of the equation. So 18 over y is equal to 6. Multiply y on both sides of the equation. So 18 is equal to 6y. That means 6y is equal to 18. Divide 6 on both sides of the equation. That means y is equal to 3. Question 8. 9 plus u over 4 is equal to 13. Try to get u over 4 alone, so minus 9 on both sides of the equation. So u over 4 is equal to 4. Multiply 4 on both sides of the equation. So u is equal to 16. Question 9. Minus 12 over u minus 7 is equal to minus 1. Try to get rid of that minus 7. Add 7 on both sides of the equation. So minus 12 over u is equal to 6. Multiply u on both sides of the equation. So minus 12 is equal to 6u. 6u is equal to minus 12, therefore. That means you need to divide both sides of the equation by 6. So u is equal to negative 2. Question 10. Try to get that 14 over u alone, minus 6 on both sides of the equation. So 14 over u is equal to 2. Multiply u on both sides of the equation. So 14 is equal to 2u. 2u therefore is equal to 14. Divide both sides of the equation by 2. So u is equal to 7. Alright. Hopefully this helped you, and just keep on working consistently hard.